What is going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. So here we are on a reshoot of the augments that I'm not going to touch. Okay? Just not gonna. My reason being is simple. The three augments I'm not gonna even dip my toe into, which one of them got the living shit gutted out of them, and at the point of posting this video, I have no idea if they're going to revert or modify that. I would really hope that DE has listened to the community at this point and reverted the Divine Retribution augment, because that was like taking a sledgehammer to find China. And completely fucking unnecessary, but it's whatever. We're not here to talk about that. So the first augment is for Baruch. Okay. Specifically for his elude ability. Now, here's the thing. This basically functions just like Zephyr's ability to dodge projectiles. This functions just like Mace's ability of dodging projectiles. And I'm yawning because I'm a dick. But what this does do is this gives a very, very stupid reason to use elude. This is the ability that most people will subsume over. And the primary reason is very simple. You need lull to put enemies to sleep so you can build up his restraint and erode the restraint meter to be able to use Serene Storm. His third ability, summon a bevy of orbiting daggers to seek out enemy guns, destroying them with a small explosion, combined with elude to double the range. Okay. This shit literally just absolutely just CCs the shit out of enemies. It stops enemies from being able to shoot at you. And if they can't shoot at you, what the fuck is the point of elude? The other part of it is that Baruch is known for being punchy man. And with Baruch being the punchy dude, why are you trying to dodge bullets? You're literally punching shit at a very great distance. So it just seems kind of silly. So I wanted to show that. We'll come back to this in a moment. But we need to really discuss, as you can see, I'm still have Nidus from the last video that I shot. Okay, Guardian Armor. Vex Armor Augment. Now, I can't even wrap my fucking head around the nonsense behind this, but it's whatever. So Vex Armor Augment, Chroma's health takes 50% damage dealt to squad mates within affinity range. Squad kills restore 2% of his health over 3 seconds. Now, granted, this isn't max, so you know what, here, you know what, we'll just go ahead and max this motherfucker just to see the absolute maximum stats of this mod. So, squad kills restore 5% of his health over 3 seconds and increases Vex armor duration by 1 second. Now, when you're talking about a frame who most certainly gets a buff and massive amounts of survivability, or damage output, I should say, from Vex armor, if I could spell, would be in a lot better place. So, Vex armor. When shields are hit, Chroma and nearby allies' armor grows stronger. When health takes a hit, weapon damage increases. So, basically, the whole point is that you're trying to take health damage, which is so counterintuitive to the steel path. Now, granted, does Chroma work? Yes. Is there some really, really stupid builds that you can do? Yes. But is Chroma kind of still living in the land of yesteryear? Absolutely. 100%. Absolutely. Because diminishing your own fucking health just sheerly for the basis of getting more damage output almost makes you just want to go, you know, I get to put a roar on here. Now, granted, the numbers are dramatically different, you know, from Roar to something like this. So it's obviously understandable why in the hell Vex armor works the way it does. But when you're diminishing half of your fucking health and hoping like fuck that your squad mates are actually killing people to help you regen your health, dude, that puts, this is one of those augments that literally makes my brain hurt, because you get so many good augments that have dropped. I mean, you know, we've got, hang on. We got the Neja augment, which was really good for 8 days, and then they gutted the shit out of that son of a bitch. The Ureli augment made Ureli very playable. The Lavos augment basically makes Lavos act like a multi-elemental version of Saren's Toxic Lash, which is good. The Citrine augment just basically helps you just murder the bejesus out of everything with her 4. The Stynex augment, or I'm sorry, the Kalervo augment basically is bringing the party of Slash to anybody that you use Wrathful Advance on and anybody surrounding that area. Stynex just smooths out the Axios Javelin. So it just basically makes it to where the targeting of the Javelin works so much better. The Loki augment, a little on the questionable side. The Nidus augment, way better than I fucking assumed it was going to be. And then you come to this nonsense, which is like basically here, just cut half your fucking health. No big deal. No problem. No problem. Makes no sense. The other one, I don't even need to cover. It's quite simple. It's the augment for Excalibur Umbra. Now, I understand that there are some hardcore players in regards to Excalibur Umbra that swear Excalibur Umbra is so OP because, you know, you pop into your operator and, you know, Umbra runs around and attacks enemies and helps you, you know, help clear maps. Welcome to the base star chart. The moment you hit Steel Path, Excalibur Umbra's AI just runs around like an idiot. Most of the time, not even casting good abilities, just basically blinding enemies at best, using up your ammunition, thanks to the Spectre rework on Wukong. Now he uses up your fucking ammunition instead of having just unlimited while he's running around like a dum-dum baby, and gets himself all fucked up. So the problem is that you can either be downed while you're in your operator because Excal Umbra himself got himself downed by trying to attack a fucking, you know, a Leech Xmas or some shit, or an Arson Xmas, or God forbid a fucking Acolyte. You're trying to fucking, you know, use like, you know, Magus Lockdown and slowing, an Acolyte down with, you know, Zeneric before popping back into your frame. Well, Excal's dumbass is over here trying to fucking attack said Acolyte, gets fucking down, and all of a sudden you're trying to use Last Gasp, if you have it unlocked, to revive yourself. Or you get the even more fucked up scenario of, you know, he takes so much fucking damage that when you pop back into Excal, you have 2 health, then boom, you're down. Because all that takes is a winging bullet to put your ass on the ground. The augment is very simple. It bypasses the passive of Excalibur Umbra running around like an idiot and causing you more problems. So basically acting just like Excalibur. Now, aside from some of the buff stats of Excalibur, yes, Umbra is the better frame. The problem with Umbra is that you're stuck with the obvious elephant in the room with Excalibur Umbra of having 3 umbral fucking polarities already on the frame. So that does somewhat limit your options a little bit, because you can't quite build the way you want to build him. Although the triple stack from the Umbra mods can be very good with certain builds, it also does limit your ability to do things. And the last thing you want to do is polarize over an umbral slot that's already there. Sometimes you just bite the bullet and do it because you're like, this is just gutting my nuts here. But those are the 3 augments I'm not shooting videos on. I'm not going to sit there and do gameplay with them and all that shit, because honestly, it's just absolutely not worth my time to do it, okay? But that's it. That's all. So I'm crossing fingers that Dante's fixed by the time this video is fucking posting, because this is posting in May, for Christ's sake. Like, this fucking video is going to be posting May 28th. So hopefully by then we'll have Jade out. we'll have Jade out, and we'll have the new Stalker quest, the cinematic Stalker quest, which will be, well, I'm really looking forward to. And hopefully they will have fixed Dante's line of sight bullshit, which honestly, that's just a whole thing I don't even want to get into. And hopefully they will have fixed the range issues with Nej's Divine Retribution, although I don't see them doing it no matter how much outcry there is, because for some reason killing a bunch of trash mobs with, you know, a frame is a bad thing, even though Saren and Mirage and, you know, Equinox and, I mean, pick a frame that does massive AoE damage. You know, mass casualty fucking frame. But apparently Nezha is not allowed to do that because he's been a weapons platform the whole time, so I don't know, man. It's kind of stupid to me, but whatever. What do I know, right? Let's just gut them all. I want to see them nerf the shit out of Saren and see how much they like to fucking blow back from that bullshit. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm pretty sure half the goddamn community will fucking uninstall the game they pull that horse shit. So anyway, folks, I want to thank you very much for watching. As always, we'll catch you in the next one, all right?